Hello, this is Bernard here with Safe and Secure. I'm going to take just a couple of minutes to show you this new laser training tool that we have. One component of each I have been using for 11 years, since 2004. It's a very hard product to find on the market. We just happen to have a connection to someone who works directly with the manufacturer. Law enforcement and military use those products. They're just almost impossible to find in the market. The gun is easy to find, the target is very hard to find. So let me show you what we have here and what's going to work for you. This kit that we're offering is made of a couple of components. It includes a laser reacting target, which has a decent size, a responding area. You may have the instinct to compare it with Laserlight or any of those other brand. It has nothing to do with any of that. Just wait until you see how this works. Completely different. And for the purpose of this demonstration, obviously this is not a luxury video. This is a quick video I'm making so I can put it on the store, so it answers most questions that I've been receiving. I'm just going to show you how it works. Okay, I have no interest in spending an hour going into every little button and functions of those products. The other product that we sell with that target is a laser gun. Some of you may be familiar with this model. This is a CERT, next level training gun. This is, as far as I'm concerned, the best laser training gun that you can buy. They're quite expensive, but they're rugged and they're just fantastic. I've used every laser gun that you can buy, every laser device and adapters you can use, and this is really the best. So that's what you want, then you're going to have it. This kit also comes with the gun and 2 spare magazines. Those magazines are weighted, so they fold real nice. The gun is fairly light, much lighter than a standard Glock 21, but it does the purpose. There are a number of modifications that are done to this gun that makes it very, very unique. One of them is the top of the slide is painted black, and that is so the color, red or green, whichever it is not distracting. So when you look through the gun, you have a very good sight pictures, and you're as realistic as possible. And the second is that just like every other laser gun from Laserlight, Next Level Training, it has 2 lasers. All right. The difference is, instead of having a green, red, or 2 reds, or whatever it is, this one has a red laser and it has an invisible laser, and that is the key. This gun with the visible laser will work with other targets, such as those reaction time from Laserlight. So I'll put this here so you can see how this works, and that's pretty much what everybody works with. Put the target, take the gun, squeeze the trigger, the target cannot react to it. People use them without reactive targets, so they shoot 2 targets they'll put on walls, and you can see the red dots. Now the problem that there is with this is that when you train students and they have such a bright laser, what are they going to do? Well, they're looking at the laser. You know, they tell you they're looking at their front side, but if you look at them seriously, when they miss and they do this, well, they just do whatever it is they need to correct. So they're not looking at the front side like they should be. The advantage of this gun is that you can turn off the visible laser and you end up with an invisible laser. Pull the trigger, no red dot. So if the student doesn't hit the target, well, they really have to look at their sight in order to engage it. Now the problem with those targets, those very ones, is that they're too small and they're not very loud. And students and I, as an instructor, I like a pretty strong or stronger feedback on when a target is hit. These targets are much louder, and they have a series of functions, and I will just overview quickly those functions. I turn the buzzer on, and now listen to this. When you hit it, you know you hit it. In addition to this, this target has 3 characteristics that are very unique. One of them is it has a plug on the side, and you can buy separately the cord, plug it in, and have a remote button, so you can stand on the other side of the room and push the button to reset the target, so you don't have to walk to the target every time, which is pretty convenient. The second thing is that it has a built-in timer, and the advantage of the built-in timer is that it will allow you to set up a countdown to provide you with a shooting window, which can be as short as 1 second and as long as 35 seconds. And to set that window up, all you have to do is push 2 buttons, wait for the time to count down, and once this is set, it stays there. You don't have to reset it every single time. We're going to set it up at just 1 second. And if you use the cord with the remote trigger, then you can trigger the target to give you a delayed start, which allows you to put your gun in your holster, walk a distance, and push the start button or the remote. It will give you a start. And then, because we set it up on just 1 second, he just gave me 1 second to shoot. So if you don't make that shot within the window you give yourself, then the score is voided. So when you're practicing your draw or target activation, if you work with one or more of this target, this is fantastic. You can't cheat with a laser. You aim, you don't have your sight alignment correctly, you're not looking at your front sight, you're not going to hit the target, and you really develop very good form. One last final advantage of this target is the invisible laser is so strong and this target is so sensitive that you can set up a piece of corrugated plastic, like what political signs are made out of, and you can, each time you shoot it, the target will react. The benefit of this is that if you have a little bit of imagination and a decent printer, you can manufacture yourself like some more realistic target for defensive training, for example. And what I do is this: I take that target, I put Velcro on the target and on this, and on that target that I printed here, I made a slightly red faded area so students can practice direct training. We could actually cover this completely so we don't have to have a score, but as an instructor I like to be able to go there and just reset or change the setting of the target. So this whole kit, which comes with the target, the gun, and the 2-weight magazine, is really a fantastic training tool. You know, it's not cheap, but I've been using it for over 10 years, and it is just incredible what it does for you, for your performance, and also for your credibility for the students. You know, I take those packages, those targets, and I help people. I train them in their home for a defensive purpose by placing those targets around their house and helping them negotiate getting out of their bedroom, trying to get to their kids' bedroom, or whatever it is that we feel people need to be able to do to feel safe as a family. So if you like that product, you can try to find it online elsewhere. Good luck there. Or you can go to our store and just order it. Take care and God bless.